Take your pick. You'll find no second-rate items at Wagner's.
No wonder you're a master.
Take your pick. You'll find no second-rate items at Wagner's.
My stress still feels.
Take your pick. You'll find no second-rate items at Wagner's.
No wonder you're a master.
Take your pick. You'll find no second-rate items at Wagner's.
No wonder you're a master.
Nowhere to hide. Wings of darkness, come, sever night from day. Cut to the chase.
No rest for the wicked.
Nowhere to hide. Incoming. Prepare to be blown away. With sword from shadow. Speed of light. Midnight Phantasmagoria!
Time for retribution!
Cut to the chase! Incoming! Wingblade! Oz, reveal thyself! I summon thee! Speed of light, nowhere to hide.
Burn! As you wish, main Fräulein. No rest for the wicked.
With sword comes shadow. Don't blink!
Time for retribution!
Windblade! I summon thee! Cut to the chase! Shadow Raven! Let night!
Burn!
Prepare to be blown away! Nowhere to hide! Incoming!
Verdict is...
With sword comes shadow. Be gone! Windblade! Midnight Phantasmagory! Speed of light!
No rest for the...
Power? Could we maybe... Ad Astra.
Another test subject. How's this?
Prepare to be blown away! Wingblade!
Fry! Subject.
Wingblade!
Come again.
Yeah!
Have a taste of this.
Nowhere to hide. Hup. Incoming. Don't blink.
Burn!
Incoming. Let's dance. Cut to the chase.
Time for retribution!
Windblade. I'll protect us. Incoming! Windblade!
Time for retribution!
Come on! We can do it! Let's dance! Be gone! Cut to the chase! Ad Astra. Ad Astra. Thank you for complete.
Time to work, Chris. Lord, tell me no excuse for slacking. Don't get in the way.
Don't blink! Hey!
Flash frost.
Burn!
No slacking off. It's time for a flash breakout. Oh no! It'll be fun.
Speed of light! Let the show begin! Wind blades! Prepare to be blown away!
Flash frost. No slacking off. Now you're not going anywhere.
Nowhere to hide.
Challenge can this be?
Speed of light! Hey! Oh, good.
Verdict is...
Chill to the bone.
Incoming! Stronger than I...
It's no problem.
With sword comes shadow.
Flash frost.
La 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 la.
Cooked food. Disgusting.
Windblade!
Finally done.
There really were Fatui at the location written down on this piece of paper. And they look really mad at us, too.
You'll get frostbite.
Let the show
Flash
begin.
frost.
Speed of light.
Right there.
You're not going anywhere. It's time for flash burn. Frozen.
Let's end this
Prepare to be
quickly.
blown away. Nowhere to hide.
I must collect myself.
Windblade.
Almost. I must counterattack. Let's end this quickly. Let's not waste time.
Verdict is...
Flash frost.
Don't blink.
Cold cut.
Incoming. Hey,
You're not going anywhere.
This quickly.
get to the chase.
Disgusting.
Ready, steady, go. Windblade.
Let's end this quickly. Let's not waste time.
Burn!
I'll be fine.
Let's end this quickly.
Let's dance.
Let's end this quickly.
Speed of light. Nowhere to hide.
I slipped up.
Verdict is...
This isn't good. Shouldn't get careless. Detoxifying heat. This one's well done. You need to hurry up.
Let the show begin.
Feels long. Cook this through.
Is this an answer from this world? parchments here. And some stacks of blank paper, too. What are they for? Paimon's seen this pattern before. Oh, Paimon knows! It looks just like the sigil of permission the child gave you. But how did a relic of the Adepti end up in the hands of someone like Child? Suspicious. Oh, that's right. Cloud Retainer said that when the Lord of Geo created the Sigil of Permission, it wasn't to be used as some old relic. Talismans like that were once used in the Archon War to channel divine powers. Maybe the Fatui are copying the Sigil of Permission in hopes of achieving a similar effect. Being able to channel divine power in battle? Whew, that sounds pretty dangerous. And the plot thickens. We'll need to keep an eye on Child, that's for sure. Alright, that's enough sticking around here. We gotta go meet up with Zhang Li soon. The last stop on our rite of parting preparations tour is Dihua Marsh. Let's go! Paimon hates being late. Prepare to be blown away!
Time for retribution!
Don't blink! Cut to the chase! Incoming! Hey! Windblade! Don't blink!
Burn!
With sword comes shadow. Incoming! Hey! Windblade!
Right on time. I myself only arrived moments ago. Did you enjoy your visit to the Jade Chamber?
It was so big and pretty.
Indeed. It's second to none in all of Liyue. Then you met with Ningguang, I trust? What did you talk about?
She's super rich and so generous. Yeah, her take on Ningguang is quite different from Paimon's. She thinks that even the tactless Yuheng is more trustworthy than her.
Oh, so you also met with Keqing then? What did she have to say?
She said the time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue?
No respect for the divine. Indeed, contrary to the ever-bold Keqing, Ningguang is more of a businesswoman at heart, though they are both members of the Qixing. Although she's friendly, there's no way of clearly discerning her true intentions. Yes, she has only relied on herself to rise to her current position. No ordinary person could ever achieve that. It's said that she's the one behind the constant expansion of the Jade Chamber. It's the second most important thing to her. Even if she ever gave up the position of Tianquan, she would never give up the Jade Chamber.
The Jade Chamber is only second. What's the most important thing to her then?
Why, Mora, of course.
All Ningguang talked about was the Fatui this and the Fatui that. She said that after Rex Lapis was murdered, the Fatui have constantly been trying to sink their fingers into Liyue, and that they aren't to be trusted.
That is how the Fatui have always been. It doesn't surprise me in the least. No matter what they may be planning, you must be careful when dealing with the Fatui. Always be on your guard.
So, is there anything we need to get for the rite of parting in Diwa Marsh?
Yes, as a matter of fact, there is. Today, we'll be gathering wild glaze lilies.
Glaze lilies? But why did we come all the way out here? Doesn't the Oh, right! Paimon remembers that Madame Pig...
No. Those lilies have all been gardened by people. Dihua Marsh used to be full of glaze lilies. It is a sort of joyful flower that lived before the Archon War. Dihua Marsh was all dry land and fertile soil. But the war caused landslides, and the land was flooded, turning it into the marsh you see now. Nearly all the glaze lilies were wiped out. Of course, there are some kinds of flowers that have been preserved and gardened by people in the city. But very few people know that wild glaze lilies have the strongest fragrance. If we want to follow the true tradition of the rite of parting, but I'll need your assistance in gathering these flowers. That's correct.
So how good is your singing? Really?
We'll only know once she starts.
It's time to sing, whenever you're ready. Da 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 da. What happened? These flowers are jumping. They look really angry. Is this because you sang a song for Mondstadt that they don't understand here in Liyue? Ha! Speed of light. Huh?
Time for retribution!
Those weren't glaze lilies. Glaze lilies wouldn't hit people.
This little monster is known as a whopper flower. Strange. These petals look interesting. The glaze lilies used as a disguise were buried with the whopper flower for too long. The result seems to have surprisingly potent medicinal value. Let's collect what we can of these petals.
Well, that's nice and all, but...
Unfortunately...
That's so...
Excuse me. Are you searching for glaze lilies?
Oh, hey! It's... What's your name?
Hello, traveler. I'm surprised you still remember my name. Ah, that reminds me.
Well, it sure would have been better if you told us how to get up there.
Didn't I tell you the way? Surely I did.
Nope, we found the way on our own.
Oh, I see. Uh-oh. I guess I really did forget to tell them.
Something seems a little off about Ganyu. She's acting different from the first time we...
Ah, well, I met you at that time as an emissary of the Tianquan. But now, I am simply out on a stroll to see the flowers.
You came all the way out here to see the flowers? Why not just enjoy the gardens of the city?
Yujing Terrace is where Rex Lapis parted from this world. If I strolled through those lonely gardens now, I wouldn't be able to bear it. Whenever my duties take me near Yujing Terrace these days, I draw the windows to block my view of the gardens.
Oh, sorry. We shouldn't have brought it up.
No, it's quite all right. I just haven't processed my emotions yet. When the Archon War came to its end 2,000 years ago, the first iteration of the Seven would gather in Liyue and drink with Rex Lapis. But 5 of those original 7 had already passed before Rex Lapis. It's truly a changing of the guard. Yes. Now that the spirit of Rex Lapis has returned to the heavens, only Barbados of Mondstadt remains of the first 7. The other 5, including Inazuma's Raiden Shogun, are no longer the same friends from 2,000 years ago. Of the current 7 Archons, the youngest is Sumeru's god of Dendro. she is merely 500 years old, whereas Rex Lapis was more than 6,000 years old at the time of his passing. This means that Liyue had been under Rex Lapis's rule from the moment it was first founded 3,700 years ago. The city has never had to bid farewell to its deity.
So what do you think of this?
Huh? As a mortal, I've never dared to imagine a Liyue without Rex Lapis. But as an Adeptus, I think I will eventually come to grips with reality. Since Rex Lapis has passed, the time of Liyue's contract with the gods and Adepti has now reached its end.
Huh? Did you just say, as an Adeptus?
Yes, I am a mix of human and Chilean. Adeptus blood flows through my veins. I fought for Rex Lapis and the city of Liyue during the Archon War. After the war ended, I signed a contract with Rex Lapis and took the position as secretary for the Qixing. I've continued those duties to this very day. Well, let's save that conversation for another day. You say that you are here looking for glaze lilies? I also know where wild glaze lilies can be found. See, I've just picked one myself. Here, you may have it if you wish.
We dare not refuse it.
Oh, so did you sing a song before you...
Indeed, I did. I know this tradition well. In fact, I sang a local Liyue ballad to it.
Wow, so you really know your stuff, too. Thanks, Gunyu.
No, it is you who I should be thanking. If not for this chance meeting, I never thought that I would be able to contribute to the upcoming farewell for our ancient lord. If you would excuse me, I should return to my work now. Good luck.
And that just about does it. Our preparations for the rite, given the ease of picking glaze lilies, I think this was a...
Yeah, Paimon can already imagine him starting a...
I've had enough ventures in my life already. Beginning a new undertaking is always difficult at first, and so you must be careful to take the time to step back and re-examine yourself. If left unchecked, the wear and tear on your heart may go well past mending.
Wow. See? Zhongli sounds like he's already seen it all. Alright, I think it's about time we head back to Liyue Harbor now.
This atmosphere is highly...
Ah, you're the consultant to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. The Millilith are watching our every move now. These are desperate times. We mustn't act rashly.
Desperate time?
The Adepti of Joyun Karst are finally on the move.
Do they intend to exercise force?
Most likely. I've heard that some members of the Qixing have already gone to meet them. Well, I say meet, but it's more like they're attempting to stall the Adepti outside the city. However, both sides were quite obstinate and hid an impasse.
It seems inevitable, given
The Adepti do not acknowledge the Qixing. They only acknowledge the contracts of the Geo-Archon. If the two sides come to blows, Liyue Harbor will...
Surely the Liyue Qixing are not the sort to give in so easily.
Their boneheadedness is known throughout the lands. Yet it's because of that obstinacy that mortals and Adepti are now...
And what now? How is it that the Fatui have come...
That's all Ningguang's. She proclaimed that in these tumultuous times, the Millilith... Only now do they want to start keeping tabs on us? Anyway, Mr. Zhongli, you're one of Child's close associates. Please understand that your actions will reflect on us. Don't let...
It looks like things are about to boil over in Liyue Harbor.
Do you intend to use your neutral identity as an intermediary between... Neither path is an easy...
Oh, by the way, Mr. Zhongli, we've heard that the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor has also been caught up in all of this.
Things are taking a turn for the worse. I'm afraid I must leave now to handle things back at Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. I hope that consider your next course of action carefully, traveler. If you're trying to prevent an explosion, it may be wise.
Having connections with the Fatui seems... So what does Zhongli mean by looking for the fuse? Oh, Paimon gets it. If there's any... He must be waiting for the moment when no... But where could we find him next? Where would he go at a time like this?
Have I been muted this whole time?
impressive enough from the outside, but who would have guessed that it was even fancier on the inside? And so full of Mora. This is where all of Teyvat's Mora is minted, right? Oh, so it's a trap. But even if we can't take any, or better yet, take a nap on top of a mountain of Mora, it's... Oh, right, it's quiet. Too quiet. Huh? Look! What happened here? Uh-oh. Quick, we have to go make sure...
You've already fulfilled your task as guides, so why do you still
Huh? Who's there?
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself.
You gotta die.
Now, you're nothing but dross, and you're in my way. Although I'm deeply grateful to you that I was able to effortlessly find this secret location, don't you think that trying to stop me now would just be wasted effort? Stopping the Mora Mints, hiding away the Exuvia. The Chising are really pulling out all the stops this time.
So you've been planning to take the Gnosis from inside the Exuvia all along?
As one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers, it's my duty to see the will of the Tsaritsa fulfilled. She will get that which she desires. I'm not asking for your blessing, and there's nothing you can do to stop me anyway. The time for discussion and diplomacy has already passed. I mean, if it were up to me, I would have skipped that stage to begin with. But I'm willing to do as the Tsaritsa deems fit. Either way, we now come to my favorite part. A simple pleasure, and one that the battle.
Battle? So you're the type that...
You could say that. When Signora offended the deities outside the cathedral in Mondstadt, she swiftly left. Instead of confronting you directly, she chose to rely on the snow and ice to make her escape. She wouldn't want the knights to come. When she faces a worthy opponent, she will prioritize her mission, weigh the outcomes, and consider. But as for me, the greatest pleasure of being a harbinger lies in crossing blades.
We won't let what happened in Mondstadt ever...
Oh, so you intend to fight me? Good. Besides, you could never defeat me, not even in your wildest dreams. But hey, try to Fighting talk, I love it! This chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with a Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint. Possible effort. How unbecoming.
Nowhere to hide. Go, Barbara, go! Yeah.
You've made some progress. So quick to flee. Try this. You're wide open. A clear shot. Cowering already? Poor timing. Verdict is...
blade. Ready, steady, go!
Cowering already? Passable effort. Not bad, not bad.
What the hell?
Celestial Voyager!
Oh shit, goddamn.
Let the show begin.
Run all you like!
Incoming.
How unbecoming.
Has everyone
Uh-oh.
stopped singing? Don't blink. Windblade.
Run all you like! Cowering already? You've made some progress. Guess I should take you more seriously. Good. No wonder Senora was so wary of you. Well, that just means I can go all out. Brace yourself. This is about to get tough. Now, show me what you can do against the might of a Harbinger.
Ouchie.
All you do is run.
Let's dance. Gotta keep trying.
Got you.
Oh no!
I'll crush you. This. You've got some skills.
Protect us. Oh.
Raging tide.
With sword from shadow.
All you do is run.
Hey!
Has the luck run out? Got you.
Let's dance. Hi. Yeah. Hi. Yeah. I'll protect us.
I'll crush you. No use hiding back there.
Speed of light.
The price of a
Lucky that
single
time.
slip. Something else catch your eye?
Let the
All
show
you do is
begin.
run. Break. This. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive. But that's about as far as you'll get. Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing us to get close to the Exuvia!
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected! Well then, I'll be taking more Axis Gnosis now! I see. Well, this is most unexpected. You beat me to it, didn't you?
What the hell is he?
Not bad. But this is going to cost you! Yeah!
Let's dance.
You got to the Gnosis ahead of me, didn't you? Did you simply move faster? Or did you leak the information regarding the Golden House to me on purpose? No matter. Hand the Gnosis over, now. Don't make me take it from you.
We didn't take it! Be gone! Incoming! Let the show begin. Speed of light! Hey! Nowhere to hide. Windblade! Go, Barbara, go!
Die here.
Don't blink! Incoming! Hey! Let's dance! Don't blink! Come on! We can do it! I can't stop now, they need me! Let the show begin!
Die here.
Sister.
Time for retribution!
Speed of light. Let's dance.
Don't blink! Hey!
Incoming.
Hey!
Die
Let
here.
the show begin.
Speed of light! With sword comes shadow. Got lucky that time.
Let's dance.
Incoming.
Ouchie.
Die here.
Let the show begin.
Speed of light.
I'll protect us.
Die here.
Incoming. Hey! Speed of light.
Verdict is...
Yeah! Nowhere to hide. Don't blink.
Let the show begin.
Windblade.
Above.
Look! Child's back to...
It seems the burden of the foul legacy transformation was too great for my body. I lacked the opportunity to think this through. And now that I consider the matter more carefully, you never had any chance of beating. You had no connection to the Gnosis.
That's what we've been trying to tell.
Your show of ability today far surpasses that of Signora's initial assessment of you in Mondstadt. Tell me, how could that be? You already know the answer, don't you? But if that is a secret you wish to keep, this battle has already left me satisfied. Anyone who strives as I do to grow stronger shall be called a friend. Even if our friend...
Pretty sure that's not the normal way to make friends.
Unfortunately, I must bring this amiable conversation to an end. My quest, given that the Gnosis wasn't taken by anyone, then we must... In fact, it might be that the...
What? So you mean that...
Yes, it appears so. It seems that the guardian deity of the capital of commerce is also well versed in... As such...
Backup plan?
I had hoped it would never come to this, for the weak will be swept away. The truth is, the world belongs to those who Unfortunately, we cannot be picky about our methods as Fatui harbingers. Children must all learn to eat their vegetables sometime.
So what are you planning to do?
I will awaken the god that lies dormant beneath Guyan's stone forest.
A god?
Osile, overlord of the Vortex, who was defeated by Morax, the Geo-Archon in the Archon War, and who has remained pinned beneath the waves by the Geo-Archon's stone spears ever since. If such an ancient god were to be unleashed upon Liyue Harbor, defenseless without the protection of its deity, do you think the cunning Rex Lapis would just stand aloof and watch the ensuing destruction?
But the Archon War ended 2,000 years ago. How can an ancient god appear in a world now overseen by the Seven?
Simple. I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
Hey, those are sigils of permission! Oh, Paimon remembers now. The Fatui have been researching them.
Indeed. The one with the power of so many sigils of permission concentrated, using the powers of ancient, but knowing that such an action will not only force the Geo-Archon to show its hand, but you as well. Let's see. Will the nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more? If you wish to drown together with the people of Liyue, you're free to stay and enjoy the show.
Huh? He's already gone. That guy is fast. What's going on? If we hadn't happened to see the Jade Chamber flying over just as we came out of the Golden did we make it in time?
What are you...
Huh? Hold on. It's the Adepti. What are you doing on the Jade Chamber? Paimon thought you were...
Faced with a calamity of such magnitude, we have agreed to put our differences aside for now and unite against this common enemy.
Oh, Paimon gets it. Just seeing this over...
It's not just you. We've got new Millilith recruits who can't even stand at attention without shaking. The Force, which is why we must stop that monster before...
So the Archon War was fought 2,000 years ago. So will the power of the Chi...
We've already discussed this together, and...
What? Wait, all of you are...
One certainly could.
Huh?
The Qi Sing did once research the matter of the Guizhong ballista when it peaked, and as fate would have it, One who did craft. For what could you mortals ever learn of Adepti mechanisms? Yeah.
I suppose this is one blessing from the... So be it. We shall use the upgraded Guizhong Ballista to fight off that god. We haven't a moment to spare. Our battle begins now. Yep.
The 3 Adepti are manning the Guizhong Ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work!
All able Millilith, with me!
Let's go help too!
We Adepti have not faced a god in several millennia. Let one see what you're made of then. What strength remains within you? What wishes to witness?
Speed of light, hey! With sword comes shadow.
Burn! My duty.
Incoming!
Let's move!
Speed of light! Don't blink! Cut to the chase!
You can't run! Well,
Speed of light! Hey!
That is Osial's divine power. I am very familiar with it. Be careful not to get hit.
the Fatui! Their attacks are unrelenting!
How dare. Snezhnai's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
Get out of my way!
Nowhere to hide.
The ancient god's attacking again! There are so many Fatui too! We can't look!
Were you about to say we can't hold them, children?
Huh?
Don't lose heart. Here, take this.
This is forgetful energy! That light from your body, it's like the tyrant giant cars! Wow, it's Madame Pig's shockwave! This granny is really strong!
My duty. Put you back into it. You're not going anywhere.
Incoming.
Well, you got it.
With sword comes shadow.
Can't run! Looks like I went too
Speed of
far.
light.
We're slacking. My work.
Let the show begin.
With the blood of the Chilean, I guard you against evil! Cast your fear of injury by the wayside, and fight with all your might! I too did this during the Archon War!
So this is what Ganyu's like in a fight!
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
We're going too fast!
Child, you are strong in body and spirit. Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at once.
This will hurt a little. Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, try to use them in battle.
Cut to the chase.
I guess. This is it. This isn't good.
Yeah!
No excuse for slacking.
With sword comes shadow.
Exercise caution. I fear that the god's power has reached its peak.
In other words, if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right? Speed of light! Be gone!
In this quickly. Looks like I guess not too far. This is it.
Windblade! Nowhere to hide.
This is not. I guess.
Time for retribution!
With sword comes shadow. The Batui's numbers are thinning!
Fight on, comrades! Once we finish this lot off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace.
The interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
It's working! We just need to keep this up!
Be careful now.
The Guizhong Ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber. What is the meaning of this?
I understand.
Traveler, lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend. Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
Is it final?
The ominous aura of that monster has indeed the effects of the sigil of permission. It will be some time before the Overlord.
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't happened to be here, the future of Liyue Harbor would surely...
Save your flattery. We didn't just happen to be here. Surely you won't pretend to have forgotten the reason for which we came.
Come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloud Retainer. I've heard that when Ningguang began learning to do business, she had already started setting aside part of her then limited in. At first, it was only the size of a small... It is a testament to Ningguang. Seeing the Jade Chamber destroyed in the defense of Liyue means much to her. To me, such...
Well, I was really hoping you would say that such... Thank you all for hearing me out. We know very well why the Adepti came.
Oh?
3,700 years. Even to this very day, Liyue and its lands have stood the test of time, immovable as stone, just as it was thousands of years before. This is truly no small feat. But that does not mean that the Liyue of today is the same city as it was all those years ago. Do not merely cast your protective gaze upon the land. Instead, focus your sights on our city and each of the citizens that dwell within it.
Are you questioning our means of protecting Liyue?
I mean no offense. I simply hope that our Adepti forebears would see Liyue in a new light.
Forebears, you say? One doubts you would be fit to be part of such a lineage.
This morning, Rex Lapis appeared to me in a dream.
What?
In the dream, I yearned to tell him that we Qixing, though mortal, are equally bound to the contract. Each passing generation of the Qixing leaves many things of value to be inherited by the next generation. I also thought to tell him how the past generations of Qixing had strove under his rule to survive in our mortal world, establishing a network of contracts which has since come to be known as trade. But I dared not speak. I could only gaze at him in silence until the moment I awoke.
Oh, Ningguang.
Yet another perspective. What are you trying to say, Outlander?
Right! That's something that happened in Mondstadt. It's a story about the Four Winds and that the Animal Archon sought to quell the strife between the two sides, because he believed that such...
Each of the 7 nations has...
Though your point is the very height of simplicity. As Adepti, we've become a laughingstock, to be chastised thus by an Outlander.
All right, all right. Didn't Ningguang suggest that we should...
I apologize for appearing in full armor. I am afraid I cannot show the proper...
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan, a sergeant of the Millelith. I thought this battle would perhaps be my last. But thanks to the aid of the Adept, although I am a mere mortal soldier, I promise to hold the line and never betray the...
Why does everyone
Weren't you frightened?
I wasn't afraid. All the strong Millilith. When danger is near, everyone always protects me. And the rest of the time, they make fun toys and tasty snacks and loads of things that make the harbor so pretty. Thanks for protecting Liyue Harbor. Please come visit us for the next lantern rite.
Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to participate.
Huh?
Because we are Adepti.
Oh, okay. Aww.
You see, this is what Liyue is like today. The country of contracts is grateful to the Adepti for their protection. But it is no longer necessary for the city to rely on the Adepti's power to solve every little niggling matter. Although their blood is weak, there is still strength to be found. The time of contracts between gods and Liyue has long since passed. Now is the time of contracts.
Seeing the port around us now, it is hard not to feel a bit out of place.
Your line of inquiry is askew. One did not spearhead the...
Seems like the Adepti have had a change of heart.
Let us return now.
Eager to leave.
Yes, one understands what the Conqueror of Demons mean. One fears that by the time one finally grasps the new contracts of Liyue, fair enough.
Since we Adepti have consensus, but how will we ensure that the Liyue Qixing will not
All right, Mooncarver, you needn't worry. It seems to me that this rite of
Looks like the conflict between humans and Adept. Oh, right! It's the child wanted to unleash the god, but we were able to handle the... Oh, and speaking of that, don't we still... Hyman doesn't get it. But isn't the strongest lead we have the Adeptiless rite of parting that we're organizing? No idea where Zhongli's going. Let's ask for him at Wangshen Funeral Parlor.
Is there anything I can do for you two?
We've come to see Zhongli.
Unfortunately, Zhongli isn't here at...
Doesn't the Northland Bank... Last time we saw Zhongli was Do you think he doesn't know about the attack on... We had better go and make...
What should I put in my...
You call this cooperation between Harbingers? Cooperate?
Don't take it to heart, child. Besides, aren't you happy that you got... Oh, it seems that some...
Hey, it's Zhongli and...
It's you two. I believe we've met once before. In the city of Bar... Ah, right. I imagine that it must have been rather hard to forget watching helpless...
Well, if it isn't you two. This is our first time seeing each other since Liyue was nearly wiped off the map.
Paimon knew that we...
Oh, now don't say that. Sure, I may... Besides, I thought we were getting along quite well together, didn't you? Nothing personal. We just have different views, that's all. Of course, the real deceivers here are Senora and Zhongli. Curse them for leading me on. So actually...
Stop wasting time, child. You remember the agreement, Morax. Now, if you would be so kind.
What in the world are you talking...
The contract is fulfilled. That which thou seeketh is now bestowed.
How sanctimonious.
What? No, wait! That's an exciting twist and all...
I do not give it for free. I give it as agreed upon in the contract. For it is a matter...
Yeah, you don't think you went a little bit too far with that whole fake death thing? Everyone was preparing this...
Gathering all the forces that had been bubbling behind the scenes.
Wait, what?
Perhaps it's best, as you know. I've dwelt upon this world for more than 6,000 years. It is now even boulders that can withstand whirlpools will erode with the passing of time. I kept until one drizzly day. As I was strolling along the harbor, I heard a merchant tell one of his workers, "You finished your duties. Go ahead and call it a day." I stood motionless among the crowds, asking myself, have I already finished my duties?
Oh, Zhongli.
But as I began to consider relinquishing my divine role, I soon discovered that was Liyue, the city I had dwelt in for so long, already prepared to end. So I feigned my own death, and gathered the cast of Child, the Adepti, and the Liyue Chising to play their roles together on the stage that was Liyue. Indeed I was. The Gnosis which I had kept for so... That's right. Which is why I continue...
So you mean that if the chaos ever reached the point of no return, you would simply...
Of course. And it would have been all too easy for him, too. Just as a child quickly matures after losing their parents.
In the end, the resolution to all that has transpired was even more sad. Take the Adepti, for instance. Owing to their years of seclusion, they were the least informed. Yet when faced with a crisis, credit is also due to Senora, the emissary dispatched by the Cryo-Archon to fulfill our contract. At my request, she kept everything she knew in strict confidence. This, despite the eavesdropping ears of her This meant I could remain as Zhongli, even having the chance to fulfill the age-old traditions of Liyue in this mortal form. All of these things turned out as I had planned. There is only one thing that I had not. I had expected them to do no more than the Adepti. They seized the opportunity to supplant Liyue's divine protectors, and used the subsequent power vacuum.
Huh?
On the contrary, I think it is excellent.
Hey, what about me? Doesn't anyone feel the least bit of remorse for deceiving me?
I think that thanks would be more appropriate. You certainly played no small part in all of this, wreaking havoc and turning the city upside down. If you hadn't created the pressure of a battle between mortals,
Huh? Just whose side are you on, mocking me like that? Are you itching for a Hey, haven't you learned the Liyue saying?
Well then, with the Gnosis in my possession...
Fine. I'll meet you there later. I'm not...
Do as you wish.
Now then, is there anything else you wish to ask me?
Right! As Zhongli always told us.
Realistically speaking.
Huh?
However, I am the god of contracts. For thousands of years, my agreement with the Cryo-Archon will be the last of my contracts as the Geo-Archon. As for the bargaining chip, that's uncover that answer for your...
Paimon can't... So Zhongli...
One of the clauses of our contract...
Today's the day of the rite of parting. Although the star of the show is fake, we've spent so much time trying to organize it, it would be a real shame not to go there now.
A reward on the road.
You know that god from the ocean couldn't have just shown up out of Yes, and to think that this... Say, do you think the
Now that you mention it, that... I mean it all? Still, what...
Ah, forget it.
Oh, well, since we're going through with this rite of part...
So Rex Lapis is really...
Oh, come on. Do you think that there's only one real possibility in my mind?
The Fatui?
Shh! Lower you...
Hear ye all! Though a dragon soars ageless as the mountains, it too, gods and adepti live. Rumors and hearsay abound on the streets that Rex having been thwarted in his trial. Rex Lapis's soul has... Nor are they to believe street-born rumors or indulge in baseless speculation.
Paimon needs a translation on what the Qixing's... So that... Something feels off. Why would... Could the Qixing already have known that... Did Zhongli tell them in secret? Exactly, right? Look, it's Ningguang and Keqing.
As said previously,
3,700 years of
we, the people of Liyue, were indeed prosperous.
The long, unending dream.
Now that we have awoken from our... Will you stand with us as we
So concludes the words of her... Does Her Eminence the Yuheng have...
Is she
Traveler?
Yikes! She really...
Is that the traveler who they say
So young. The Liyue Qixing always repay their debts. And as you... Name your price.
Whoa...
Well, could you help me put up some missing person posts?
Roping you in was possibly...
Why you? If you were looking for someone.
The cleanup of the premises...
Hey, Zhongli! Look at this! Everyone in you are looking up.
Why would I not feel more at ease after laying down the burden I have borne for... Right, if the two...
Ha! That sounds like big talk, Zhongli. Paimon might have believed you if you were treating us...
You're right. I do like the Mora.
But why would Morax lack...
As the Rex Lapis Morax, I can easily create Mora. But when I was journeying with you, though I still had the Gnosis in hand, I knew that
Oh, no wonder! Paimon gets... But since you weren't used to not being able to just make more...
Well, we were only spending Fatui money. In the City of Commerce, we do not merely exchange money or goods. The Archon Morax could never experience life as the true... I will treasure the memories that I made as Jean. That is true. But there is...
Paimon thinks that we should make a move and continue our...
I fear that continuing your journey may be difficult. The nation that neighbors Liyue by sea, Inazuma, is presently closed. The Electro-Archon Ball. And just as the people of Liyue preferred to call me Rex Lapis, she too goes by another...
Paimon thinks we've heard that one...
That is the case. And since Raiden is also the Shogun of Inazuma, people call...
That said, though people at the wharf were saying that the situation in Inazuma is very... Zhongli, since you're Rex Lapis, shouldn't you know something...
It's because of visions.
Visions?
When faced with circumstances beyond their control, humans are... But if a person shows true strength of will at a desperate and fateful... This is what visions are. Magical foci bestowed upon...
That's how people into...
But starting from last year, the Raiden Shogun began...
Vision hunting?
Yes. It was an order to seize all visions within Inazuma's borders, and to inlay them upon the
They want to seize visions.
I should think that in the Raiden Shogun's eyes, it is precisely...
Whoa!
The Animo Archon is the god of freedom, and the Geo Archon is the god of contracts. For her part, the Raiden Shogun is the god of eternity. The fact that even I, the oldest of the seven, have now passed away, knowing her, she must have again quoted that adage she is most... 7 ideals for 7 gods. All right then. Was there anything else you... Ah, that was a good one. Failing a divine trial. How they came up with that excuse, I will never... That said, the reason I hinted as much to the... How did I accomplish that, you ask? All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
Yeah, about that.
These are indeed false accusations. But it remains undeniably true that Child did send people to the Jade Chamber to prevent the Adepti and the Qixing from defeating the ancient god. I've heard that Ningguang is busy milking that for all it's worth on the foreign relations front at the moment, browbeating the envoys of the Fatui. Ha! Those poor Snezhnayan diplomats. If it were not for Child's exalted position as a harbinger, I'm certain that they would have shifted all the blame to him and called for his dismissal by now. All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
That's right. Zhongli, now that you don't have your... Since Morax is dead... Also, isn't the Golden House the only mint in the entire continent?
The Mora present now will not vanish. But the Golden House will indeed have to cease operations for a length.
This is terrible! We're all...
Yes, this is indeed a well, I suppose we'll just leave such...
Then, did you at least set some private funds aside for yourself?
Oh, a private fund. It's a shame.
What's a shame?
It's a shame that I didn't think of it at the time. All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know? The time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Kuching is absolutely right in saying... Now, though I did laud Ningguang's desire for power, believing this to be a... Could the original person who brought up the idea... All right then. Was there anything... Well then. I suppose you'll have to find a way to get inside this.
I have gathered everyone here. Perhaps some of you will have heard the news already.
Rebuild the Jade Chamber?
So the rumors are true. No wonder.
The Jade Chamber means a lot. Lady Ningguang, is there any
patience? Since the news made it out a few days ago, I have already... Nevertheless, I do have the building site has been chosen, and most of the materials have... They are as follows. Sunset Vermilionite, Wonder Cores, and Adepti Sigils.
Excuse my ignorance, Lady Ningguang. I'm familiar enough with Plostrite, but I've never even heard of those other two.
Only sufficiently large pieces of Plostrite, or specifically, Vermilionite, may earn themselves the Sunset moniker. This stone is what allows the Jade Chamber to float. Wonder Cores, meanwhile, are the central components of the mechanical structure of the Jade Chamber. Adepti Sigils serve as a means of integrating the mechanical devices with Adepti art. They are as indispensable as the mechanical core itself. Although these three items are rare, I trust that with your connections and capabilities, procuring them will not be a question of if, but of when. I take the saying, time is money, more seriously than most. Efficiency is everything. I will pay a generous price for the materials that you find, and in addition, the first 3 people who collect all the materials will have the opportunity to ask me a question. You may ask me anything, and I will give you an honest answer. I trust that this means of compensation will be to everyone's satisfaction.
These things won't be easy to get hold of. But if it means a chance to get some inside information on Liyue Harbor's development plan for next year...
Then it's the deal of a lifetime. Information from Lady Ningguang is priceless. Whoever gets to it first takes the market.
Haha, what a coincidence. I won't divulge too much, but I heard some murmurings about some Plostrite just the other day.
So excuse me all, but, I have some business to do.
No. We better move quickly, or this opportunity will be snatched away from us.
Ningguang's rebuilding the Jade Chamber? This is a huge deal! Let's get involved!
So you heard my announcement, did you? What do you think? Interested? Yes. Providing the question pertains to something I am knowledgeable about.
Really? Ooh, then Paimon will ask you about how to run a business! Then we'll never be short of Mora ever again.
Of course. But how much... The construction of the Jade Chamber requires I have other business to attend to now. Otherwise, I would gladly escort you to the site in person. Remember, this is a race...
Ningguang seems super busy. First, we gotta get out of Eugene Terrace. Huh? Look!
Ma'am, you seem like an eminent and distinguished young lady to me. As it happens, we have some information.
No.
Don't be like that. Why don't you stand there? Oh, right, yeah.
Did you hear that? They said they had some useful information! Information's just what we need right now. Let's follow them and see what we can find out.